Welcome everyone to Chicagoland Speedway, race number 18. Chaka Rain Dancer takes the pole for today's race alongside Chris Sang on the outside row. Here are your full qualifying results, and here's the race command.
Drivers, start your engines!
Engines fired up, we are ready to go. Field is rolling off. Alright, so after Daytona, Tim Randolph getting his third win of the season, now leads by over 166 points. Jared Cowlin remains in second. Toby Miller, Alexander Roll both gained 2 spots, they're third and fourth. Daniel Bouchard is up to 5th place, gaining 3 spots. Eric Monaco drops 2 spots down to 6th. Josh King remains in 7th. Colin Cropley lost 5 positions, dropped them all the way to 8th. I think there's a driver with issues. Nope, it's the 41, Lyle Austin, with issues again. And then it's Chris Sang in 9th, gaining 3. Noodles going down to 10th, losing 1. The biggest mover is tied by Johnny Cox and Mitchell Hodak, both gaining 6 spots. And David Davison lost the most, losing 7, dropping him to 22nd. So that's your quick points rundown as we're getting ready to go green. Pace car is off. Here we go. Green flag is out. We're underway. Big push on the inside. The 18. Getting it clear from the 24 quickly. Down to the turn 3 they go. They're on a 3-wide racing already. And coming around to complete the first lap. Will they make it to the line? Yes, they will. Side by side for second. And on back. Battles all over the racetrack. Not a Colin Crawford in the top 3 for the most part. But after that Daytona race getting taken out again, dropped them all the way to 8th place in the points. So he needs to start racking up some better finishes, get another win, or else he's going to be out of contention. A little big move there on Toby Miller in the 43. The 43 team has only one top 5 to his game, but he is third in the points. Miller. I think he's going to win one of these soon as we got a battle for the race lead. Oh, trouble. Caution is out. And the 18 takes the yellow. Alright, let's take a look at the replay. So this happened further in the pack. Let's see. Maybe these guys over here. Oh, yep. Bouchard and a 00 on the bottom. Collects the 16 and the 11. But these guys end up joining the battle too. There's a 12 and the 99. Tim Randolph into the wall hard, as well as the 12 car. Oh, I saw stopped on the track, so yeah, he's definitely out of this race. Oh, here comes the 41. Oh, plows into the 15. And pulls into the 11. Huge hit right there. Wait, what happened to Lyle Austin anyways? Was it? Yeah, it was a tire issue. Let's go on board with the 12 car. So there's a 26 that David Davison's trying to shove his way through. And the 12 slams the wall on the driver's door, and it was enough to take him out. As you can see, the smoke spewing out. Here comes that 41 car again. Massive hit there. And just ping pongs him into the, not really a ping pong, but yeah, into the 11 car. So right on board with the 41. Don't think he went a lap down. Knowing that he did, he would have got the lucky dog then. So would have gotten the caution and get back on a lead lap early, but just couldn't avoid this wreck. He got on the apron but came back up. He was going way too fast. Way too fast there. Now let's onboard the 99 maybe, Tim Randolph. Well, he's not out of the race, or at least I don't think he is. But he did hit the back end pretty hard. Looks like he was going to avoid that mess, and then he gets tagged from behind. Yeah, it was a pretty big hit, both drivers, but the 12 must have hit it even harder or at a much sharper angle. Wow. If it weren't for the 15, it might have hit the 99 instead. So first caution of the day, these three are definitely out of this race. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, here we go. 32 cars left. The 11 car is also out of the race. Getting ready to go green. Green flag is out, back underway. Massive jump for the 18 car. There's a 10 inside, looks like a 20, try to cut down low. Hold the bottom. There's the 31 of Toby McCoy. For win number 2. The 24, 9th in the points at the moment, looking for his first win. A lot of drivers looking to get their first win. Up in the top 10 here. Got Tony Green behind him. Alan Green in the 21, who's now sitting last in the point standings. Colin Jones in the 01 car in the mix. Probably got a wreck back there with the 48. I forgot what car would finish at Daytona. They're spinning out. Bringing in a late caution. Johnny Cox in the 22. Almost got his second win. He got the 16th in points though, after another great run. Alexander Rowe in the 1 car also finishing the top 10. Almost got his first win at Daytona. He led the most laps. But New White Checkers might have messed him up a bit. Having to restart again to hold him off. Kind of killed the momentum there. But he got his 11th top 10 finish. He sits 4th in the points. Could be a championship contender if he keeps this up. But right now he's not running in a good spot, running in 21st. 3 wide behind, a little bit of contact there. Alright, back to the front. Looks like the 36 is now the new leader, Wes McCoy. He's already ready to the victory. Oh, big trouble. Green and Chris sang into the wall, and that's in front of the pack, and that's probably going to pile up a lot of the drivers. And the 24, it probably went upside down. Oh, here comes the rest. Oh, the 99 and the 16, and there goes the Roush cars. Getting into each other. Alright, yellow is out. We'll take a look at the replay. Well, these two were only side by side, but Tony Green on the bottom, he slides up into the 24. Yeah, you could not hold that bottom line. They drift up the track, both of them into the wall. And when they came down in front, yep, it was going to be a big one. 25 was there. There's a 9 car. He gets on his side, but he doesn't go over. Nope, gets on the other side. Nope, that did not go upside down. The 1's in it, the 88, the 9, the 4, and the 17. And there's a 99 who gets into Davison. And it bounced off the 16 car, sending him into the grass. Luckily, no one was there. Stephen Oakes in the 25, involving another crash. Just enough damage to take him out, or at least fall back and be off the pace. He got on the brakes. He slowed down as much as he could. At least he didn't flip his teammate over. He almost did, though. Watch the 9 car of Eric Monaco. This is not what he needs. He's running in 20th. Was boxed on the outside. Into the 24. Got him on the side. Davison in his 26. I think he ran in the back of the 17 car. See the onboard of Davison. Yeah, he did. Basically, all the Roush cars got involved in this one wreck. Yeah, they all got damage on this crash. Then the 99 just Coming in hot. Could not avoid him. Adding more damage, but should not be that bad. Patrick Calvis in the 66 also involved. Had some mechanical failures in the previous at Daytona, right? Yeah. Gets involved in this wreck too. 80 to Max Anderson, heavy damage to the front end. Who did he run into? So on the bottom, and it looks like he hit the 66. I thought this would be well, it was a big pileup, but I thought they're all going to be slamming into each other, at least 15, 20 cars. But surprisingly, no. When they came sliding back down. So, yep, that could have been a lot worse. Everyone recovered. But no doubt some of them are going to go behind the wall. Alright, we'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. So 29 cars left. 3 drivers in that crash. They're retired. So there's the rest. So yeah, most of them were able to make some repairs and get back out on the track. Let's add Chris Sang to 29th place. And Tony Green in the 42 was also involved. He was somewhere 17th. As we're getting ready to go green. Cars off. Here we go. Green flag is out. Back underway. 19 to the inside. Wants that lead back side by side. The 10 in third place. Looking for his first one. He's doing pretty good. His 10 car starting to improve a lot. This season he wasn't doing so hot, but now he runs third. He's 10th in the points. Looking for his first win. Here goes to 31. Cuts down low to the inside. Looking for second or third. 18 is clear, but a crossover move. The 10's gonna go. Try to give a little push. Into turn 1 they go. Contact. Up the racetrack. Knock the 18 out of the groove. That allows the 10 to slip right through and take the lead. Oh, careful. The 01 is there. McCoy second. And Blazy Bitard in third. Colin Jones running in 5th. There's 01 team will slip back in the points. He's going to need a win. Here's the 31 to the low side. Looking to take the lead. Side by side, once again, a 5-way battle for the race. 3 wide for third. They're going for it. Oh, we got a caution. Alright, race it back to the line. Alright, and it'll be the 31 taking it. Alright, caution's out. Take a look at it. Alright, let's take a look here. The 25 and the 26. This was a battle all the way at the back for 25th place. Stephen Oakes trying to slide up in front. Into the wall hard and upside down he goes. So that breaks our flipless streak. Goes over just once and does not collect the 5 and the 99. Oh, but the 99 again into David Davison. Why hit him again? Oh, what's going on with these two? Second time today. But yep, Stephen Oakes, his season has been just abysmal. On board with the 26 of Davison. He tried to clear him. It looks like he was clear, but no. Davison came back up on the outside. Into the wall hard and up and over he goes. And yeah, both cars, no doubt they're out. And then another pair of Roush and Henrik cars. The 5 missed it, but the 99 into the 26 car again. Yeah, I can't. I don't know what's going on. It's like a magnet or something. Let's ride inside with the 25 car. Yeah, you don't want to go too low or have a shallow entry or else you're going to slide up. But these two cars were pretty heavily damaged anyways. Hard hit, but a simple flip for Stephen Oakes. Another car to the junkyard. So that'll be our third caution of the day. We'll take you back to the restart. Alright, getting ready to go green. So, Oakes and Davison are out, but also Tim Randolph. Yeah, that extra hit. Yeah, he is out of this one. 26 cars left. Well, he's got a nice cushion. But don't rely on it too much. 166 points. May seem a lot. But when you have 8 races left. Well, now 7, counting this one. Yeah, it's not that big. Yeah, especially when your rivals are going to guarantee finish ahead of you. But of course, it depends on where they're going to finish. Third place, Toby Miller is 196 points back. Alexander Rose 215, and Daniel Bouchard is 244. Tied with Eric Monaco. As we're getting ready to go green. Remember, it's the average finish that is the tiebreaker, not the wins. Bouchard has 1, Monaco has 2, but Bouchard has scored ahead because he has a slightly better average finish. Lazy Vitar, good restart for him. He moves up to second. Colin Jones in the 01, up to third. Colin Cropper has not been shy to use his car to move people out of the way. And he's been aggressive. But his aggression is going to pay. Side by side, can he get his third win of the season? Yeah, he'll need it. He'll need that third win. There's the 20 car. Oh, little pushing. Lazy Vitar almost won the Charlotte race. But lost it on the last lap. Here comes the 18 car. So far, both his teammates have won the race. He has not. He sits 15th right now in the point standings. And yeah, he'll need to win as well. So we got 2 Joe Gibbs cars and 2 ISCR cars. 1, 2, 3, 4. Here's a 19 O'Reilly Sampson. He's 24th at the moment. He's kind of the opposite of his teammate. The 9 of Monaco is 2 wins, and 10 of Conley is in the 10th in the points. But Riley Sampson, not much success. 3 wide here. Top 2 have really pulled away. These guys are running like they're still at Daytona. There's a 48 Cowley. Noah Stone is 44. Noah Stone only dropped 1 position after Daytona. Dropped into 11. There's going to be a wreck. It's pretty likely that's going to happen up here. Now back to side by side. Battle for the race lead. The 18 car retakes it. There's a second lead here. And the 20's going to cross over to the low side. Still led that lap. He still got over a second lead because these guys are also running side by side, so they can't catch up. Now they're back to now they're apart. There, neck and neck with the 31. On the outside has a 10 car as well. Look at Zimmer on top. They start to calm down a little bit more. 10 laps to go here. Cody's got a 3.5 second lead here. But 3/10 of a second. Closing in on 24, lap traffic gonna be in the way. I remember we ran a national race here when the lap car took out the leaders the last lap. We got a photo finish, I believe, if I remember correctly. Okay, we still got a couple laps left. Several laps left. Alright, a few drivers have broken away from the pack, and Colin Jones nearly takes out Ryan. Daughter home with 2. Close one right there. Closing in on the 24, looking down low, and he'll hold up the leaders. Here's the 43, gonna try to power drive on the outside, and he gets held up. Here comes the 31, will take 3rd. Thanks to that. 29 now held up on the outside. Calvin on the 48 on the low side with the 2 and the 01. Oh, watch out, that's the 48. It shoves him down to the apron. That's not what you want to do. Well, the 2 and the 01 again get into each other, and this time he's through the grass. Coming back up. Oh, almost wipes him out. He hangs on to it. Man, that was close. How did he not wipe him out? And speaking of being wiped out, Josh King, wicked save. As well as a 17 through the grass. And he's got damage in the front end. Josh King is slow. Yep, he's got damage. He's in the grass. Oh, I totally forgot about the 17. I thought that was Roush Car's wrecking. He's wrecked now. I don't know how they didn't crash there. Oh, here comes the 5 car. Another Hendrick driver. A lot of dust being kicked up here. The 20 is hoping that there is no caution. Doesn't want another one to slip away. Down low, the 5 car will give way. Not really. Here comes the 18. Here to get there much more smoothly. To the inside. There's a 43 and a 31. Got held up a little bit. The 18 car can make that pass. Another car in the grass. Who's that? 5. Go right in front of the 22. Another one. Ibrahim. Hang on. He hung on. Another close one. Just going at it today. I don't think we have to deal with anyone else. So it's just down to these 2. The others are hoping for a yellow. Come to 2 laps to go here. Pull away as well. The 20 car is on rails, it looks like. Oh, Toby Miller and Riley Sampson, they get together. He's alright. Coming to the white flag. Light is still green. The white flag is out. 1 more lap to go. 4/10 of a second here. Unless something goes wrong with the 20 car, the 18 somehow gets a huge burst of speed. I don't see how Blazy Vitar can lose this race. Coming in with 3 and 4. Checker flag is waving. Way up the track. Whoa. Almost gone to the wall there, but Blazy Vitar will take it here at Chicagoland. A lot of close calls there at the end. Yeah, I thought that Tony was going to lose it. Here comes the rest of the field. And Josh King ends up finishing 21st, Ibrahim in 20th. We're all gone into the grass. Take a look at the replay right after as we take a look at the full race results. Alright, so there you have it. Blazy Vitar, the winner. Jagger Rain Dancer second. So a nice 1-2 finish there for Gibbs. Toby Miller, a strong 3rd place finish. That's definitely going to help him in the points. Riley Sampson, he needed this one. 4th today, and Tobin McCoy finishing 5th. Noodles getting 6th, Colin Jones 7th, Cableton 8th, Colin Cropley 9th, and Wes McCoy finishing 10th. Yeah, a lot of those drivers needed some good runs today. 26 drivers finished the race, 24 finishing on the lead lap. Here's the rest of the race results. I was expecting a lot more wrecks today, and we almost got it. But let's take a look at the 2 and the 01 when they almost wrecked. No doubt Ryan Soderholm is going to have a few words with the 01 car. So this should be the second contact. Jones on the inside, got underneath the 2. And this time he nearly sent them around and into the inside wall. Well, if they weren't rivals before, they're definitely rivals now. And look at this. I thought he was going to come up and wipe out the 01. Look how close it was. My God. That was really, really close. I don't know how. But he could just barely fit a piece of paper in between those two. Not even a scratch. Not even a scratch. Yeah, that cost him a good top 10 finish here. And then these guys with the lap car, Chris Sang, not getting out of the way. I thought they're going to crash here. Johnny Cox was all over him. But did not wreck. The 17 and the 07 pretty much act as a stopper. So the 17 goes to the grass, but he recovers quicker. Damn it. But the 07, yeah, he had to check up and he really slowed down. He was running in 18th, so he was pretty far back regardless. But still, yeah, he gets, well, yeah, then he finally gets back up to speed here. So then next it was the 55. Somewhere. Where is he? There he is. Kyle Zavanis running in 14. Let's see. Round and around. Oh, yep. Him and Hyman. Was he trying to tuck up behind? He was not even coming close to clear. So he almost wrecks Hyman way down to the grass, almost into the inside wall. He was 13th at the time, but at least this time he does not wreck. So he gets a woe down quicker, kind of down under 100 miles an hour, almost collides with the 17. But that's what happened to those guys. So there you have it. Blazy Batar, the winner today, will now take you to victory lane.